whenever you seek validation from others, whenever you seek validation from the outside world, that means that you don't have it within you to trust yourself. You don't trust God, because we were validated even before birth, even before God put us in our mother's womb, because that's the reason why he chose us, right? That's the reason why 8 billion of us are currently living. That's the reason why billions and other billions of humans have lived. It's because God chose his people. He chose us to walk among this earth. Keep in mind, y'all, we had to beat billions of other cells. That's just one, you know, that's just one nut. It's just one nut got a billion sperm cells. You know what I'm saying? That one release, to be more professional. I mean, let me calm down. That one release has billions and billions of sperm cells, right? And you were a part of that, and God chose you. So that means that you are already validated. God already see the glory within you. God already sees the light and the pureness and the holiness in you. You know what I'm saying? Some people be around here be demon childs, and they be cutting up, but it ain't my place to judge. I'm not God. I'm human just like everybody else. But y'all, we have to really go within and get to know ourselves on a really, really, really deep level. Not just on a surface level, not just on a, I know, what I'm saying? Like, on the surface level, it's, yeah, I'm handsome. Yes, I have nice genetics, good hair, you know what I'm saying? A nice smile, chocolate. Damn, chocolate, excuse me, y'all. Got style, charismatic. Like, that's on a surface level. Those are first impressions. Or, if that person really don't know you, that might, even surface level knowings about yourself may not be first impressions. That's why we can't be out here seeking validation, because people don't know you. Only you truly know yourself. Yes, even your parents, bro, even your parents, your sisters and your brothers, yes, they've been knowing you since you were spit out the womb, right? But at the same time, you live with yourself every single day. You sleep with yourself every single night. When you be in the shower and you have those deep thoughts, you are with yourself in that shower with your deep thoughts. Unless you got a significant other and y'all be showering together, but y'all know how they go. Most of the time, you gonna be in the shower with yourself. You know what I'm saying? And nobody is inside your head. Nobody can really pull a thought out your head and be like, oh, this is what you were thinking. People might be able to assume. People might be able to read you and make their best assumption, but that don't mean that it's true. You can even tell them that their assumption is true, but you deep down know that it's not true, because you told them it was true because you wanted their validation. You wanted them to like you. You wanted them to support what you were doing, right? Who is this? Oh, I'm just being aware of my surroundings, y'all. But yeah, you wanted them to validate how you feel. You wanted them to validate who you are, right? But we can't be around here looking for approval from people, because at the end of the day, you are who you are. At the end of the day. And that just is what it is. God made you the way that you are, and you can't expect people to understand. You can't expect people to understand who you are. You know what I'm saying? Because you and they them. She's her, he's him. They them. But you at the end of the day. We can only be ourselves. We can only view things from our perspective. You know, we can change our perspective. We might look at stuff a certain way, and over time we might change our perspective a little bit. But at the end of the day, how you view stuff is how you view stuff. No matter if your perspectives eventually change or not, you still looking at it as a different way than everybody else in this world is viewing it. Because we all have, our brains are made different. Our brains are not made we have I can't name all the parts of the brain, but I know you have the frontal lobe. And hey, I don't study the brain, but I know about the frontal lobe, okay? But I know it's plenty more parts of the brain, right? I can't think of them off the top of my head. And I'm not about to dig for gold to try to, you know what I'm saying, make it seem like that I know what I'm talking about, because I don't. You know what I'm saying? That's an example of me not needing y'all validation. I don't need y'all to validate that I know about the brain, because yes, honestly, I do know certain things about the brain, but I can't tell you the parts of the brain. You know, I don't need one's validation to make it seem like I'm just the smartest guy in the world. Like, oh yeah, like I know about this when I really don't. Like, man, y'all get what I'm trying to say. Like, y'all get what I'm trying to say, man. Like, and I'm really speaking on this. If you're wondering why I'm speaking on this topic, I'm speaking on it because, first of all, I've been watching a lot of Gary Vee lately. If y'all don't know who he is, go look him up. His name is Gary Vaynerchuk, but Gary Vee for short. He's a 9-figure man. He's been in business for a really long time. He said since he was a kid. Y'all go look him up. Watch one of his interviews. Watch one of his podcasts with somebody, you know. And his story is really inspiring. And he just talks a lot about not giving a fuck about people's opinions, not giving a fuck about the way people view him, whether they think he look good or if he's smart or if he's this certain way. Because at the end of the day, he's Gary Vee. Gary Vee gon' Gary Vee. My name Jig. Jig gon' Jig. You know? And also another reason why I'm speaking on this is because when I was growing up, like in my teenage years and my elementary years, man, when I tell y'all I was so like, what do this person think of me? I was so fixated on that. And it's like, we don't realize, y'all, hold on, before I get to that, I was so fixated on what people thought of me that it was killing me slowly, honestly. And it got to a point where I was depressed. Like, I didn't really want to go nowhere. I didn't really want to, you know what I'm saying? I've always been a handsome looking dude. I always been you know, I feel like people are drawn to me, but it's like, I feel like I used to push people away because of how self-conscious I was, of how, not insecure about myself, but not wanting to be viewed a certain way, not wanting to be viewed as, I'm gonna just say I lacked humility. I lacked humility at a certain point in my life, and that's why I feel like it led to depression. And that's what Gary Vee talk about a lot too. He talk about the reason why he's at where he's at today is because he mastered the art of humility. If you can't laugh at yourself, if you can't, like, look at yourself in the mirror and fire yourself up. You know what I'm saying? Like, get on your own ass. Like, boy, if you don't get get your Popeye's chicken looking at, like, I'm just like, just not taking yourself too serious, man. Like, we can take life serious. Of course, take this life serious. Be grateful that the Lord has blessed you with the life, but don't be out here taking yourself too serious. Don't ever be out here feeling like that you're better than somebody. You know what I'm saying? Don't be out here feeling like that you're better than somebody. But what you can do, or what I can tell y'all, a word of advice from me is, you different. Yes, you're not better than nobody. Yes, don't look down on nobody. And nobody can look down on you. You're not superior nor inferior to anyone. We're all human. We're all right here. Right? But what I can say is, yes, we're all human, but we're all made in our own way. Like, God made us in his own way. God made us all different in his own way. We're still the same and different. It's coexisting at once, you know. I'm looking at a lady right now. She's not a man. I'm a man, but we're both human, right? That's a difference between us. You know, we both drive a Nissan, but I drive I ain't gonna say what type of car I drive. I drive a different type of car than I'm gonna say it. I drive a Nissan Murano. She drive a Nissan Rogue. You know what I'm saying? And how ironic it is, it's the same color car, but it's different. It's not the same model. It don't have the same features. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're the same species, y'all. We're human, but we don't have the same features. We don't have the same traits or genetics. You know, and I know I'm probably going all over the place with this topic, but what I'm saying is, the fact that we're all human, but we're all different in our own way, lets you know that you don't need approval from nobody. Because, bro, at the end of the day, on a broader spectrum, like, when you break it down, like, yes, we're different from people, right? We're different from everybody, but on a broader spectrum, bro, we all the same. You know, we all the same, meaning that we can't judge each other. We can have opinions about each other, but I don't believe in judging folks, you know. So get your confidence from knowing that you're different. But if you ever feel like somebody, like you're inferior to somebody, know that we all the same. And being inferior to someone is low key I feel like it's a sin. I feel like it's disrespectful to the Creator, because feeling inferior to someone, I feel like you're viewing them as a god. I feel like you're viewing them as someone that's higher than you. The only one that's higher than you, bro, is God. That's it. That's all. With that being said, you only need validation from God, and that you already have. You know what I'm saying? You already have. If you already, like, once you know that, you probably don't know that right now, but once you really know that God has validated you, you're automatically validated by yourself, because we're made in his image. So we're aligned. If you know that God has validated you already, we're aligned with that. So you're going to already feel validation within. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, I feel like I was cooking on this video, y'all. So y'all like, y'all comment, y'all share, y'all subscribe. Tune in, man. Like, I feel like I need to turn this up a notch. I need to turn this YouTube thing up a notch, because I just know I can be better. I just know that I could work harder. I just know that I could put more effort into it. So stay tuned. I got a whole lot of more videos for y'all coming, man. This YouTube channel, as long as I don't get banned or none of that, hey, it's gonna be here for life. So y'all go watch the previous videos. Y'all tune in. Oh, y'all can see the background, but it don't matter. I'm finna leave this spot anyway. And by the time this video get posted, that don't even matter. I'll be too aware sometimes. But yeah, man, I'm gonna holler at y'all in the next video, alright? What can be the thumbnail? What can be the thumbnail? get that chop tomorrow. But that's the thumbnail, man. See y'all either tonight or tomorrow.